Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Kingston, Idaho. And today I'm going to show you how to make this Latte Love. I'm going to make this card using the Latte Love stamp set. This stamp set will be available to you March 5th. It's an online exclusive. I absolutely love this set. So I'm going to show you all the pieces that you're going to need to create this. So this is an 8.5 by 11 paper, and you're going to cut the paper at 4 1/4, which gives you this piece. Then you're going to cut it at 9 inches, and all of the sizes will be in the link below this video. So you're going to cut this to 9, and then you would score it. So you're going to have this little leftover piece, and you're going to need to cut a circle. You're going to need to cut this piece from the die. I hope you can see this. 3 beans and 2 of the little ovals. So this piece would be used cutting the pieces to make the card. The other piece that you would have left over is this. This one is going to be removed, and this will be removed. This will be cut at 3 by 8.5, and then you're going to score. So like I said, everything will be in the link below. So we have Mountain and Valley. This is a mountain fold where you're seeing the top. This is a valley where it goes in. So to fold this, you're going to turn this over. You're going to line this up to the edges, because sometimes when you do your scoring, it doesn't always line up exactly. So you're going to come in with your bone folder, and this is your mountain. Then you're going to turn this around, and you're going to fold this end. This is so clinky. I'm going to try and be quiet. Okay, then this one you're going to line up to the edges again, and you're going to crease with your bone folder right there. And then this is also going to be, so you're going to mountain, valley, and then this one will be a mountain. So it's going to come up to this line, go to the edge again, and then give this a nice crease with your bone folder. Okay, so that's how that one looks. And then you're going to take the other one, and it's getting scored at 5.5, and we're going to fold this in half on the edges to line up and give this a nice little crease. So while we're at it, then I'm going to tell you all the pieces that you need. This is one of the little dies in this set that just makes a little espresso. I just had to show that to you because I thought that was so cute, but we're not using that today. So you will be die cutting a lot of pieces. So you're going to die cut a tag. You're going to punch out a circle. You're going to punch out with your early espresso leftover piece another circle. You're going to die cut this little coffee center, 3 coffee beans, and 2 of these. So I'm going to put those aside. Then you're going to die cut 2 of the little cups, and this is one already done. I'm going to show you how that was created. And then you're going to cut out a little lid, a little handle in Very Vanilla. You're going to cut a coffee carafe. I did this in black. And then you're going to use twine to make a little bow. And let me show you how I put this little card together. So first we're going to take this piece, and we're going to take some tearing tape. And I'm going to just tape these 2 little edges so that these are done. And this is going to be to adhere onto the other card, but just to have these ready. And then I'm going to tear and tape this side. One more piece. And then we will be ready to put this whole little card together. So let me take that off. All right. This piece you're going to take, oh, let me show you the papers real quick. The papers are so cute in this. So you have this plaid, you have these little cup circles, you have this one that we will be using, you have this one that will cut one of the cups, but you can fussy cut these cups out. This is a striped paper, we will be using it. and we will be using this paper. And then on the back side of these, you have the little beans, and these die cut out. Then you have this little coffee stain from the coffee cup, a swirl piece, and then you have the little coffee cups and a spoon, and then we're going to use this one also, which is a splatter. So let's go ahead and grab our little cut pieces of paper. Like I said, I will have all of the sizes in the link below for you. And I'm going to work on this piece first. So we're going to take this one and design this one. So we're going to turn it this way. And the first piece we're going to glue on is this, on this edge. So we're just leaving a teeny tiny little edge of the espresso. So let me grab my glue, and we're going to put this together. Okay. And you're just going to glue this to this bottom, leaving like a 1/16 of an inch edge, just like that. And then we're going to take this square section and we're going to put this piece on here. So line it up. And that will be the only gluing on this paper. So this is going to be what the other piece layers on top of. So that's it for this one. So we'll put this out of the way, and then we will decorate our other piece. So this little piece, whoops, I grabbed the same big piece. We're going to decorate this piece. So this is going to have, this paper is going to get glued up here. And then let me find my other little piece. Here it is. So this was the stripe we did on the front of the one card. We're turning it over and we're doing this splatter. So I'm going to glue this little splatter piece on. And it will go just to the bottom. I'm going to turn this upside down just so I can see my edges easier. And hopefully you can see this as well. So that's right there. Then I'm going to turn this way so I can see how this is going to line up. So I'm going to glue that just like that. It was so fun putting this card together. My videos are unedited, so you're going to get all of my little, everything that happens is happening as I'm doing it. So we all make mistakes, and hopefully this will go smooth without throwing my glue into the video. Okay, this has this cute, adorable ribbon. And what I'm going to do is just place this on here. Now on this card, I went from seam to seam. You can go all the way across, but I just liked it still keeping the edge. So I'm just lining my ribbon up from edge to edge, and I know I'm going to cut it right there. So take my ribbon scissors and line this right there and give this a trim right at this edge. Okay, then I'm going to take my tear and tape, and I'm going to put the tear and tape right at the seam, at the top of the seam actually. So put some tear and tape right there, and to this edge. Now it doesn't matter if that's a little off, it's going to still stay adhered. So you're going to take your pick tool or something to lift the paper, and I'm lifting the whole thing. Hold on, this is always the tricky part, especially when you're on video. It just has a mind of its own. Okay, there we go, and throw that away. We're going to place this right on here, so right at this edge, and come across just like that. I can see I have to trim this just a tiny bit more over here. Okay, there we go. Now we are going to take and put these pieces together and then decorate the card. Actually, okay. Where's the one? Oh, here we are. I lost my piece, guys, sorry. Okay, now we're gonna take and adhere this together. So we're gonna pull the tape off of this one. Okay, just like that. I'm not ready for that, I'm just getting it started. We're gonna do this one first. Okay, and now it is going to be, this is where I'm gonna take my cutting board because I want this to go on straight. So we're gonna turn this on this bottom end and I'm going to place this up here and I'm going to center it the best I can, placing this on this grid. And that looks good to me. And that way then the bottom piece is completely flat on the edge. So basically, that's not straight. Okay, about right there. This just gives you that perfect bottom edge, okay? Then we're gonna take this tape, now we're done with this because this other piece isn't gonna matter. I'm gonna take the tape off of this side. I'm going to fold this in half and place this down like that. And this is just gonna fold over and adhere right there. So I'm going to decorate this back piece now. I'm gonna take another little square and we're gonna glue that to the back. So this is where the writing on this card is gonna go. And this gets glued right up here. Okay, and now I did not grab my little stamps that we need, so I gotta grab that real quick. So we're gonna take a sentiment and a splatter. I should have had these ready, I am so sorry. Okay, so our splatter, we're gonna have a little sentiment. Let me grab another smaller block. And we're gonna take this sentiment, and that should be it for the stamps for now. And let's put this on this block. Should work. Okay, we're gonna take our little circle. We're gonna use Early Espresso for the sentiment. And let's stamp that. This one says, "You're the best part of my day." Okay. And then we're gonna take this little splatter in Pecan Pie. And it's going to go on this little white piece of paper. So we're gonna stamp this down on the corner. Full strength with the splatter and turn it and stamp again. So there you have that. And then we're going to glue these little beans on here. So there's 3 of them. And I'm gonna just throw those down randomly. I'm gonna take my little tweezer, pick this up to keep the glue off my hands. Just place those down, glue another one. Okay, put that down there, and one more. Just put the glue right on here. Okay, and that one will go there. Okay, then we're gonna glue this to the card back, and it will go on this bottom edge. Just like that. I could have trimmed this a tiny bit smaller, but it will still work. Okay, like that. Okay, then you're gonna take your little sentiment piece that you just used the circle punch. So the circle punch is a 1.5 or a 1 3/8 circle punch and a 1.5. I'm gonna glue those together. So that will go right there. And then this is going to go up here, right like that. So gluing this, I just put them between the heart. You can put it in the middle, but I wanted it offset. It could go over here. On this one, I went to the left, I think, just to be different. We're gonna go this way on this one. And I'm gonna angle it a little bit so the sentiment's not completely straight. I think that looks cute. So there's the back. Okay, then to finish decorating the front of the card, we now need to put our little coffee pot together. So I die cut this in black. We're gonna glue this little piece on the bottom of the coffee pot. And it actually has a little ridged area cut out. Hopefully you can see that on the camera, but it's got a little border edge on there. And we're gonna place this right inside this little edge. So I'm gonna go upside down again because it's easier for me to see how to place this in here. Okay, then you have a little handle. So you're gonna die cut these two pieces. When you glue this, you only want to glue this piece, this curved piece. This straight piece, you don't want any glue on there. So you're gonna just come in and put a tiny, 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 tiny bit of glue. When you say tiny, then it globs out. Hopefully I do tiny, there we go. Just a tiny. And that is going to go right here underneath this little, so you see this little teeny edge here. It's gonna line up right just under that. And this top of the handle is on the top of this black piece. So that's how you know you've lined this upright, just like that. So there's our little handle. And then you're going to continue with this tiny, tiny glue. And it's just gonna go on this top edge. Just a tiny amount, just like that. And then this piece is going to just sit. So this edge is gonna line up with this edge, and that's the coffee pot. Isn't that cute? Okay, then you have your die cut little tiny coffee cups. I die cut these in lemon lolly. So to make them come alive, I took the dark lemon lolly and I just drew a line under this edge here, and I come across the top in the dark lemon lolly, and then the handle, I wanted it to be dark, so I'm coming in on the handle, and I'm just doing a little bit of shadowing right there on the bottom and a tiny bit right here. Okay, then I'm going to come in with the other lighter lemon lolly, and I'm going to blend this color out. Let me use the other end. I think my ink this has been used a lot. Just come in a tiny bit. I want to leave a little bit of that color, and just blending just a tiny bit on the top and the bottom. Okay, then you're going to take this little oval piece, and I have my little tweezer. So I'm going to just pick this up like that. Put a couple little dots of glue. Oh, that's more than a, gotta wipe that off, that will smear. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the center of the cup. And this is your coffee, your hot chocolate, your tea, whatever you whatever color you put in there and choose it to be. It could be white and it could be a little milk or something if you want it, you know, to be steamed milk. Who knows what you want it to be. But okay, now our little pieces are done there. We're going to take this and pop it up with dimensionals. So let's get those on here. 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 in the middle. Should be sufficient. Just pop these off. And 2 more. All right. I'm going to place this just on the edge of this ribbon. So I still wanted these dots to show, so kind of centering this. Okay, let me, putting that about right there. Okay. Then we're going to take our sentiment so that while we're doing the rest of this, the sentiment can dry. We're going to take this one in the Early Espresso. And this one is Hello There, Let's Catch Up. I thought that was pretty cute. And that will go right there. Okay. And we're going to put that aside and glue our little cups down while that's drying. And so I'm going to put one down here on this splatter, and then I'm going to pop this one with a little mini dimensional. We're going to put 2 on here. Put one here, and put one right next to it. Got to come in a little bit. Okay. Let's get this one off. Okay, then I'm going to put a tiny bit of glue on this one. Our sentiment's going to go across on the left, so I'm going to put these cups offset on the right. You could put it center. I don't like everything centered, so I think it just looks cuter if you have things a little offset sometimes. This one I did it center. This one we're going to go off center. So I'm going to put this little cup here just by this splatter. This one's going to go alongside it, so it gives that dimension. Put that right there. Okay, then we're going to glue this down, and I'm going to angle this as well. So put that about right there. Then I'm going to take my little bow that I made. We're going to take a little glue dot and place the bow center on the glue dot. Hold on. Okay, grab the glue dot, and then you're going to just kind of fold that glue dot into the knot, just like that, and place that right up here. Okay. And then I might want to trim this just a tiny bit. Let me fix this here. Okay, I'm going to take this and trim this just because that edge is just jaggedy. Don't like that. Okay, then this has the cutest little dots. These are adhesive back swirl dots. They are so cute. So I'm going to take a brown one, and I'm going to place it right up here. I'm going to take this, oh, I don't know what color this one is. It's like a light Calypso Coral, I think. And then this cream colored one, and we're going to place it right there. And that is the card. And it stands up like that. I know you can't see it that way, but it's a stand-up card. So I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell if you want to be notified of more videos. And in the meantime, go make something uniquely yours. And I hope you'll consider this set. It's super cute. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And until next time, go make something uniquely yours. Bye for now.